There are a lot of pregnancy myths floating around out there, and many people believe them. It's enough to drive a new mom crazy. February's issue of American Baby magazine separates the facts from fiction by giving the scientific scoop on 5 urban legends of pregnancy. And for more now, we're joined by Jessica Hartshorn, Senior Lifestyles Editor for American Baby. Good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, you're the best one to do this with. Let's play a game. I'll tell you what the myth is, and you tell me if it's true or false.
All right.
Okay, so the first one's fetal heart rate above 140 means it's a girl.
Yeah, this is not true. Somewhere they decided, I guess because you're going and you're getting the heart rate monitored all the time, that they decided if it's above 140 that's a girl, below 140 it's a boy. But it can, I mean, a fetal heart rate varies anywhere between 110 and like 160, and all it means is you've got a baby in there.
And people,
it has nothing to do with the gender.
It's got a heart and it's beating.
Yes.
What about raising your arms wraps up the umbilical cord around the baby's neck? Because that can be kind of scary if that's the case. Is that true or false?
It's false, of course, because there can't be any connection between your arms and the umbilical cord. But actually, this one has a funny story behind it. They think it's from like the olden days when women wanted to get out of having to do the chores, like help out on the farm. They're like, I can't raise my arms, or it'll strangle the baby.
That's funny.
But it's not actually true, of course.
The next one is how you carry the weight determines sex, right? Because if it's high or low, you know, if it's a boy or girl.
See, I think this one is true, and so I'm perpetuating the myth now, but I swear my girl was like high and wide, and my boy was lower and more narrow. But they say that it's actually, it has to do with the baby's position and how you're built, and who knows, maybe it was because Grace was my first, that she was higher up than my second, which was a boy. So apparently it's not true. The people like me think it is.
All right, we can hold on to it. It's all right. What about heartburn? Because I've heard that if it's horrible, it means you have a hairy baby. What's the hair got to do with anything?
This is true. Isn't that hilarious?
Oh my God.
There was a study from Johns Hopkins, and about 82% of the women who said they had horrible heartburn during pregnancy had babies with lots of hair on their head. And of the women who were like, heartburn's not a problem at all, most of them had bald babies. So although it seems ridiculous, apparently if you have bad heartburn, you'll have a baby with a nice full head of hair.
Okay, well, pay the pain. And
I think that the hormones that regulate the baby hair is actually connected to your esophagus as well. It's the hormones that act on the baby hair are also acting on your digestive system is what the connection is.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah.
And then what about Drano crystals will tell your baby's sex?
This one is so scary. I don't know where it came from, but when we were doing the story for the magazine, we kept hearing about people who would, okay, this is gross, you pee on Drano crystals, and if it turns green, that's girl, get it green for girl, or brown for boy. The thing is, apparently if you pee on Drano crystals, it turns like a greenish brown no matter what. Okay. So it's always going to be inconclusive. And furthermore, the smell of Drano is not good for a pregnant woman. You should not be peeing on Drano. It's not going to tell you anything anyway. So anyone out there who's thinking about it,
yeah,
put away the Drano.
They have this really good test I've heard that actually tells you the sex of your baby.
If you really want to know, you just got to wait till that 20-week appointment. And yeah, the ultrasound will tell you.
Very good. Jessica Hartshorn. Jessica, thanks so much.